wanted to do a short video on the bee yard. Now, if you guys remember, last year when we had an electrical problem, one of the electricians was terrified of our bees, so we had to move our bees, but that's okay because we have lots of places we can put bees now. But we had, I believe, 4 hives last year. After the winter here in the upstate New York area, we have 1 hive, so that we know of, but we're pretty sure the other 2 are dead outs. And this one here is getting some activity. They're coming in and out of the top. Clay had surgery this year, so we didn't do as much with the bees as we normally would and stuff in the fall, but they're all happy and coming in and out, and we need to work on the hives, but they're just starting to show some activity. It's the end of April, so we're going to do some splits and things like that and get our hives up to where we want them to be. We want to kind of be slow and steady, making sure that everybody's healthy and have enough food, because if you've heard us talk about bees before, bees don't freeze out in the winter. They die from not having enough to eat. Plus we have different things going on. You know, we bought some hives that came from the south. We bought some hives that came from the north, and it seems like our northern bees did really well, but that doesn't always mean anything. I mean, you just never know. And experience is the key. So we've been keeping bees for a few years, so we've been fortunate that our hives, knock on wood, that they've stayed alive. But these guys are in the midst of a little bit of a patch of gardening that we moved in a pinch, but they actually seem to really like it here. So we may leave them here, especially since Clay had surgery and he's still kind of getting things together physically. They may just stay here this year, or we may move them. But they're happy here, and as far as the berries and stuff, these are blackberries. They grow like crazy, so we can just pull up some twigs and plant some more somewhere else. But they have been out and about eating some dandelions. There's tons of honey, I am sure, in that hive that we will have to extract. But the dandelions are starting to come out. I have boots on today, even though it's not snowing, because I was in the barn helping Clay. And it was so funny. I look like a doctor. I have a mask on and I put gloves on, mainly because the last time I helped Clay in the barn, it was really dusty, and I guess I learned that if you have allergies or issues, especially if you have spring allergies, just put a mask on for a few minutes and help out. So the bees seem to be on every single, well, not, I shouldn't say every single, but as I'm walking around the yard, I see quite a few bees dining on dandelions. So usually Clay will keep up the garden or the grass a little bit to let them have some dandelions in the beginning of the year. Well, honey? Oh, we have more eggs. If you saw the other videos we put up, we have turkeys and chickens and all kinds of stuff here. We're going to be adding some geese. We got those in the incubator.
Those are Sebastopol.
Yes, Sebastopol. We've got gardening.
Now, have you ever heard of a Sebastopol goose? They're usually white. Some have colors, but most of them are white, and they have curly feathers.
So we'll have those in upcoming videos.
If they hatch.
One of the favorite things I like doing with bees, and I think it's something that probably most beekeepers get used to, is if you kind of look up a little in the sky, you'll see your bees flying around. And they're kind of, you know, looking for spots and things. Now, we do have apple groves around us, and they do spray for bugs and such, but I haven't had any issue with that at all. They don't seem to affect my bees. But anyway, we're doing some work here. But I did want to give a little update on the bees. And if you see this here, that's a pollen feeder for the bees. We have these all over too as well. Okay guys, like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.